Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. We are due for a random run. It's been a good run of form lately. Anytime we get Brimstone, I'm going to come into the next video feeling pretty good. We almost even had an Azazel run there. But who gives a hoot about Azazel? Oh good, we got our first Skype message here. It is Bear. He sent me a party hat. Thank you, Bear. I appreciate that. Great deal. Very relevant to our current interests. Here's a dirty little secret for you. I always play it up like I feel like so persecuted or something. They're sending me Skype messages, but like I'll finish an Isaac episode, then I'll sign on to Skype and be like, "Hey, I'm here. How's it going, everybody?" And then when they respond, I'm recording and I go, "Oh, well, that's what you get for waiting 45 seconds to respond, and that's what you get when you send me Skype messages." Whoa, what? By the way, it's been a while. They announced Rock Band 4. You know what? Hit me, please. I want to get a little bit of a damage boost on this floor. I appreciate that. We got the D20. We'll do something with it. They announced a Rock Band 4. I'm very much one of those guys who's like, don't pre-order things. Why would you pre-order things? I don't follow my own rule. Sometimes I do pre-order digital downloads if they offer a preload. It's a bad consumer second practice, I'll admit. But sometimes I fall victim to it. But Rock Band 4 is pretty much the closest well, except for Rebirth, it's the closest I can be to, you know, excited for a game as I can be without just being like, I'm gonna buy it no matter what. Like, I'm still gonna wait for reviews and stuff, and I'm in a very different place now in my life than I was, but, like, I'm not saying you didn't, you people out there in people watching land. I'm not saying you didn't have the ideal Rock Band experience, but I also had the ideal Rock Band experience growing up. You know, Guitar Hero 2 came out for PlayStation 2 like the summer that I finished my first year of university, so I had nothing to do for a couple of weeks until I got a job, got pretty decent at Guitar Hero. Then, Christmas vacation, Rock Band finally came to Canada like 6 weeks after it came to the US. Can we, I don't know if that actually worked, but we got a quarter and 2 Spirit Arts out of it. But anyway, it came out on Christmas vacation, had a lot of time with my friends and family from back home, played a lot of Rock Band. Rock Band 2 came out. Me and my housemates played, you know, hundreds of hours of that, for real. Rock Band 3, I had pretty much left for Korea like a few weeks after it came out, I think, but at the same time, just a great, glorious memories of Rock Band. You know, now I'm married and I'm living with my wife, and we have no friends. But that being said, I could still get down with some plastic instrument madness. I also live in an apartment building, so maybe we'll have to put down like a pad or something for the drums. Or maybe it'll just be really shitty, and as a result, I won't really have to, you know, worry about any of this. But I'm hoping it's not gonna be. How am I feeling about this run, though, if we're gonna keep it real for right now? Well, we have a lot of money. A lot of money means a good chance for an arcade. And an arcade as Samson is really, really nice. That does nothing for us. An arcade as Samson with the D20 is really, really nice. We can get the damage bonus, and we can get a lot of boosts out of it from various other terms and conditions as well. So I did do something that's maybe a little contentious. I went to the item room instead of going to the shop. The shop could not have contained greed, but at the same time I figured, you know what? I'd rather just get my guaranteed item on. Ended up being okay. Ended up being an item that, you know, could be found in a deal with the devil. Joker? 2 of clubs. Interesting. This 2 of clubs actually could come in quite handy. We'll see, though, as time goes on here. For now, let's just focus on getting the deal with the devil on this floor. And, you know, we've got a really nice base here. It's possible that this run will be over before it even begins in the best way possible. You know, we'll find ourselves, like, balling out of control. We'll see, though. For now, do I want to pick that up? I don't think I want to pick that up yet, because we haven't opened that yet. Yeah, okay, let's open that. Joker? 2 of spades now. All right, well, we got 2 different little, you know, buckets of syrup going on here, don't we? So my thinking now is that we would probably use the key to go to the shop, then pop 2 of spades to leave us at a balance of 2 keys. We'll see, though. And now we can start picking up those red hearts, which is nice, because I still am holding out hope that there's a blood bank. If there's a blood bank, we can use the shit out of the D20. Because we might want the money, but we're probably going to want any other consumable instead. So next should be Larry Jr.'s. Timing-wise, it's going all right now. We haven't been really blowing the doors off when it comes to boss rush lately, getting a lot of shit that we don't even necessarily, you know, benefit from, but one of these days we're gonna get Polyphemus from it, I promise you that. should not be taking 1 full Spirit Heart of damage against Larry Jr. I'll tell you that much with authority. Yeah. Now we should look for more keys. I hate to do it, but now we should abandon that original train of thought. Okay, Brain is broken. I apologize. Brain's gone out to lunch. Don't lose the Spirit Heart. Now we're talking about, like, potentially losing our Deal with the Devil precedent if everything goes truly as bad as it possibly could here. So let's just cool it a little bit. You're going to give me flies, right? You're not going to be a dick and explode? Yeah, okay, that's the good stuff right there. We've even gotten to keep 1 or 2 of them here. Just don't throw this run away. You're in such a good position. You got your whole life ahead of you. But enjoy this while it lasts. Secret rooms are looking a little tricky. Or are they? And in fact, one of these is a library, actually. So let's see if we can... Oh, that's good. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Step 1, pick this up. Just in case things go terribly sour, you don't want to be salty. We'll leave you feeling bitter. So you're going to take your 2 of clubs, you're going to pop it. Theoretically, didn't need to do that, but it sorts things out for us here. It's the same amount of bombs if we didn't pop it, but that gives us that. So now we can actually save our keys, or even better, we could save our 2 of spades. We'll see, though. For now, maybe a library in here? Not a library. This is our shop. A lot of people would probably say Nun's Habit, Nun's Habit. I'm going to go BFF. BFF did some amazing things for us on the last run. And I take our Spirit Heart with us as well. To get more money, might be picking up that key. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, you know? We get basically 2 keys for the price of 1. For now, though, I'm assuming we're going to have a boss fight up here. No arcade. It's alright. You know, I'm a big boy. I can deal with it. We do still want to go to the other room just to see what it is. I'm assuming, like, it could be a library. If it's a library, we obviously want to take advantage of it. It could, like, Book of Revelations, Book of Shadows, Book of Sin. Like, a lot of these would be better than the items we're currently holding. Or the item we're currently holding. Man, really? First floor Krampus, or second floor Krampus, third floor menswear, fourth floor, you're fucking fired. I'm not too thrilled about this. And, yeah, I'll tell you what, Krampus's head is better than D20, I think. I'm preparing myself for the boos and hisses of the audience there, but I guess we're stuck with this. I'm genuinely, I believe that, but we're gonna not sell out completely because I think D20 is more fun, and there's more of a potential upside. Like, there's a big swing associated with it, right? I mean, this is just fine. Now we can buy the key. As a result, we can get to 6 keys. We'll leave with 5 instead of leaving with 3, which is probably better for us, so let's do that. Yeah, we'll pick this up. I don't really give a 2 shakes of a lamb's whatever it has about Nun's Habit. In this situation, with a spacebar item that takes 6 rooms to charge, I mean, 6 hits is already cost prohibitive. How do you feel about this, though? I mean, Book of Sin, it's alright. Book of Shadows is okay. But honestly, I think these are like 3 of the worst books we could have. By the way, I should not have used my key there. I should have used 2 of spades first. But maybe we'll find like 12 keys as soon as we go down to the next floor, and all will be forgiven. So yeah, maybe not that amazing, but if nothing else, we've confirmed our conviction in the D20, even if we don't necessarily seem to be getting a good chance to use it. Maybe we can right here. 2 bombs? Sure, there we go. Hey, we got a key. We traded 2 bombs for 1 key. That's not a great deal, but it's technically 2 keys thanks to 2 of spades, but whatever. I figured we might as well just get some use out of it on that floor. Curse of the Blind. Not a great situation, but potentially free guppy item. No such luck. And 2 Tears Down pills. Gotta be honest. Kind of a slap in the face right there. Let's focus on the positive, though. We got BFF. Demon Baby. Demon Baby will be doing a little bit of extra damage, plus it looks badass. Are you telling me Demon Baby cannot hit any of these units? That's looking a little surprising to me, considering it's right next to them. This floor, we're going to be hoping for like a genuine deal with the devil. None of that bullshit Krampus malarkey they were trying to throw at me last time. Yeah, Eve's lipstick is fine. Or black lipstick is. I'm assuming it's Eve's. What is it? It doesn't really matter, I guess, in the whole scheme of things. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's maybe Eve's. Doesn't totally work. So I'm gonna hope that we get enough money on this. It's weird, because with the D20, like, the number 1 reroll target is probably single pennies. Number 2 is probably, like, half red hearts. But I want to get enough money to make it conceivable that we can get a blood bank on the next floor, because the IV bag play as Samson is really like a shortcut to success, I feel. Also the title of DJ Khaled's first book. Bad Trip, huh? It's the title of DJ Khaled's second book, as of yet unwritten and uninspired, but I guess you already knew the second part. Careful. He's notoriously litigious, but also careful for those green bombs coming in here. Alright, these, I mean, they're single pennies. Might be worth re-rolling, because I'm not going to jump for them unless they're good anyway. Kind of want the key, but let's do it. Alright, sure, I'll tell you what. Put one down here. Temperance. Oh, this is good. Yeah, okay. It's risky, but good. Get a lot of damage out of it. There we go. IV bag, IV bag. Okay, sorry, D20. You've done your part. I appreciate it a great deal, but I don't know how to use you. And as a result, if you, by the way, if you want to use, you know, Feynman's transitive property here, I basically traded Krampus's head for IV bag. That's how much I believe in this item. I think Krampus's head is pretty good. IV bag is just, it's a cut above. You're simply the best. Or at least in the top 10%. Better than everyone. Excluding that other 9.9%. Oh yeah. You're simply among the best. It's really what, you know, I hear that song all the time. Because I grew up in the country. They play it at like high school graduations. Look. You're simply the best is a nice motivating song, I guess. I don't know if it fits for a high school graduation. You got a base degree of competence. About the same as everybody else. Now begins the real work. Best of luck, you'll need it. Anyway. Robobaby 2.0 is more fun to say than it is to use. However, I'll admit, with BFF, it may actually be, I don't want to say viable, but like half decent at least. Maybe? Here's what I'm thinking. Come in here. There is a half-price item, but mostly what I'm looking for is this this beauty right here. And then we can play this one more time. I was kind of hoping we'd get like a little more juice out of it, but that's okay. And now again, what's the secret? Secret is you just stay parallel to Gertie Jr., thereby making it basically impossible that you get hit. Okay, Mom's coin purse is awful and I hate it. Oh, 2 speed ups is not too bad. Shouldn't be taking these until we go through the door. And then we got 2 one-heart deals. I'll take them. Necronomicon kind of sucks. Ceremonial Robes is kind of awesome, actually. And then Lemon Party. Okay, so we need to get some more HP if possible, because I really... Actually, you know what? I don't need to have 5 cents for the next floor, now that I think about it. We should do a little bit more exploration, though. It's Catacombs 1. Basically, we're going to say, you know, bye-bye boss rush. But Ceremonial Robes pickup is very nice. I would love some more HP, even though I just traded a bunch away. It's kind of like necessity, you know? But we're going to hopefully get some more HP so I can actually use IV Bag like a little bit more reliably. This is a weird play, but bear with me here. I'm going to go buy the Red Heart for 3 cents because it's going to allow me to get a damage bonus immediately on the next floor. And if I'm going to try like a very novel strategy if we border a big room. Do we know what this is? Tears down? Maybe we'll get PhD. It's pretty unlikely, but you never know, right? Do we border a big room? No. Alright. So we use this once, pick up our money. I'm going to go to our curse room right away. I want to see what we get, and there you go. It's above adequate. It's basically free damage for us. You know, we get the damage bonus temporarily on this floor, and also we gain a little HP in the process. It's a win-win-win. That's a decent amount of money there. Still hope, like, red hearts now become, like, one of the most precious resources for us, because each one of them represents, like, 1/7 of getting to max damage, or 1/6 of getting to max damage. So, if we can manage to swing one of those, I wouldn't mind it. But we need some more HP so we can kind of, like, build a reservoir. Yeah, we're going to be super slow here. The Haunt fight, it doesn't really matter. I'm assuming Robobaby 2.0 with BFF might actually be, like, competent at dealing with the Haunt if we can just keep him, like, up here. And it's pretty good, actually. Yeah, he can stay in the hitbox pretty reliably. And we should be totally fine then. Pretty easy. And another key for us. We were at 666. I hate to ruin it, but here we are. Moving onward. I don't know, man. Like, are we doing more or less damage than Robo Baby 2.0? I'm pretty sure that we're doing more. I almost just want to take damage on this room to immediately use, use our Blackheart and then get ourselves out of this annoyance. But it's not worth it. That's the laziness talking. There's always, you know, they have like a little, in media, they always have like an angel and a devil on your shoulder. I don't have that. I have like a marathon runner. I'm stealing this wholesale from the oatmeal now that I think about it. I have like a marathon runner and then like a dude eating, you know, Ritz crackers all day. And I listen to them both. The marathon runner's like, you should work more. Take care of your body. It's the only one you'll ever get. And the other dude is like, dude, have you had Ritz crackers? They're fucking buttery as shit, man. It's delicious. You're only gonna live once. You might as well take advantage of it when you get the opportunity. And that there's these two like dueling banjos. One of them is like ding 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 ding. The other one's like That's supposed to be burps. It doesn't really work. I think my pitch was for once half decent though. Maybe that's I have perfect pitch, but only when I'm burping. Makes me a real joy at karaoke. That doesn't even work. Alright, I'm happy to have that extra spirit heart. Robo Baby 2.0. Did you hook me up there, Robo Baby 2.0? I'm happy either way. This might be the only way that Robo Baby 2.0 is actually like an acceptable item. Is when you've had a Tears downgrade. And then you also have BFF, but it's doing all right now. I can't be too mad about it. I'm gonna try to kick this out. It's probably about as close as I can get to a perfect bomb right there. There's something to be said for petrified poop, I'll admit, but a little bit too cumbersome to get it, unfortunately. Come on, just hit. There we go. That's the chain reaction I was looking for. Pop this down. It was worth it. Pop this down. It was worth it. That's probably all the damage bonus we're gonna need right here. All right, another. Deal with the devil. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and my name's Dave. Callus is, you know what? It's better than Eve's Mascara for us. We've been to item room, we've been to shop. Alright, let's do it. Carrion Queen. Too many singing opportunities here. You know, Juicy Sack against Carrion Queen is pretty nice. Robo Baby, like, you have one fucking job here, and it's basically just to hit the, like, wherever Carrion Queen is, you're gonna go for that hitbox. But you already fucked it up. You blew it, so I don't trust you anymore. Carrion Queen, now we're sharing the same dream. Only our dreams are quite different. And she's dead as a result. Okay. Box O stuff. This is where I would love to have the D20. I don't want to use that right now. 2 Lemon Party. Probably should use Lemon Party on the boss. Let me out, please. I'm just immediately going to get hit when I leave, aren't I? Because of the red poop. No? Okay. So I'm thinking we bring this Blad Boy back here and we at least spend something with store credit because I want to take Callus with us. It's a good question which one of these we actually want. The battery is the least bad. Could take that with, like, the Chariot card, but we don't have any HP to actually use a IV bag with us, but still think this is kind of the right play. It seems weird, but it's going to get the job done. And Rotten Baby's a pretty good pickup in and of itself. Necropolis 1, 1620. Sounds like an intro of, like, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time level. Necropolis 1, 1620. You'll be, like, fighting Ben Franklin, stuff like that. I know Ben Franklin wasn't alive in 1620, okay? But I had to think of a historical figure that was relatable from 1620, and I'll be honest, my dates get a little fuzzy in that, like, 13 to 1700 range. I was just trying my best, okay? Is it, like, William Shakespeare, maybe? Tycho Brahe? Qu'est-ce que c'est? You know, there's an urban legend, I'm not sure if it's true, about Tycho Brahe, that he actually died of a, like a ruptured bladder from holding his urine at a dinner function due to politeness. Which, as a Canadian, is just like full-on fucking standing ovation Tycho Brahe. That is really the ideal that we all aspire to when it comes to politeness. There's statues of him everywhere here. He's on all of our money. But Northern Line, I thought Queen Elizabeth was on all of your money because you're still a subject nation of the crown of the, you know, English Empire. Hey, how about go fuck yourself? You got fucking buildings on your money, man. At least we got real people that can appreciate the honor. Who built the White House? Yeah, suck on that shit. You might actually know. I don't know who built the White House, though. Was it Frank Gehry? I can't really afford to be taking as much damage as I am. My thinking is that eventually the drought will end and we'll have to get HP because there's just not enough non-HP items in the pool, which is a misnomer, or it's a fallacy. There actually are a lot of non-HP items in the boss pool, but at some point it's got to work out for us, right? Can that even... I don't think that can give us anything. That doesn't necessarily prove that, but, you know. You get the idea. Building a nice little... Oh, that was dumb. Nice little spider army here. Guess because a lot of our enemies have been, like, off the beaten path. Free ability to fly plus some HP associated with it. Happy to have it. 4? We don't really want that temperance card right now, so I'll tell you what. Oh, range down. Lovely. Tell you what, yeah, reroll. Oh, that rerolls the item pedestals. Okay. Alright, I'm with you now. So we might have just rerolled like Polyphemus, but we'll never know. So if we get a great item, just don't question it. If we get a shit item, hey man, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Can't do anything with that. A lot of like temperance ability here on this floor. Unfortunately, we kind of squandered those opportunities before we even knew that they existed. Judas' Shadow? I mean, this probably wouldn't have been my first choice, but maybe it'll prevent us from getting Judas' Shadow on a deal with the devil. Which is, I guess, preferable in some ways. What's our 1-up? Oh, our 1-up is Judas' Shadow. Right, we just picked it up. That was less of a case of idiocy and more of a case of just like, oh, I didn't look at that part of the HUD for a while. Alright, the bloat. Tell you what, we'll drop a little lemon mishap, lemon party action up in his area. That made that fight very, very easy, actually. And we get latchkey. That's not very good. And we don't really benefit from the Eternal Heart, actually, do we? I think I'm just going to go down to the next floor. I am happy that we have some more HP, so I can at least get some value out of the IV bag, but, you know, I'd prefer maybe... we need some more HP to even use it on the next floor, because otherwise it'll start taking Spirit Hearts. Goathead is like one of those little too late type situations, but, I mean, it's not terrible. We'll get one guaranteed deal with the devil out of it on this floor. Then we'll probably get one on the next floor, but it'll depend on whether or not it's an XL floor or not. Which hopefully it is not. Obviously the win-win situations for us are when we can get Robo Baby 2.0 and our own shots to kind of line up appropriately. Admittedly, it's not better than Blue Baby's Only Friend, but it's a little bit easier to line up those kind of like double shots as a result of the fact that Blue Baby's Only Friend has to be on top of the enemy, whereas Robo Baby 2.0 just has to kind of like be close to it in like a vector, basically. Still not a good item. With BFF, maybe usable at least. Really thought that would be an item room. How naive. How naive. We'll try that out in just a sec. First things first, I'm glad we actually came here. Maybe get some bomb synergies. That's one thing we are lacking on this run. Yeah, okay. Doing well on consumables at least. Luck upgrade from Latchkey I shouldn't be too mad about. It's a positive thing. I thought he was guaranteed to pay a consumable, but I guess not. And we have the worst form of piercing shots. That's the way I describe Robo Baby 2.0 right now. It's the worst kind of piercing shot that you can get, but it's something. That could be a Yara rune. It's a Yara rune. I gotta admit, for all the complaining that I do, first off, my luck is actually pretty good, if you believe in the concept of luck, that is. Secondly, we seem to get the Yara rune a lot more than you'd expect. I don't know if it has a higher percentage chance of spawning compared to other runes, but we seem to get the Yara rune an awful lot, which I'm not going to question at all. I think that we deserve it. Okay, yeah, anti-grav I'll take. I'm not sure if it's really what we're looking for to take this run to the limit, but certainly an interesting item that theoretically has some cool connotations to it, and beyond that, it also starts us out with a tiers upgrade, even if we get no other valuable shit out of it, so I guess I'm happy for it. I'm assuming this is going to be the boss area, which is not really what I want to do right now, but, you know, we'll at least be able to glean some information off of it. Another pill. Tears down. Probably not something I'm too interested in right now. And that is indeed our boss room. These guys are a little tricky to hit with this new setup we've got going on. Oh, never mind. The spider did it. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking for here. HP ups are like... If there's an arcade, I would be super happy. Even though it would take us a long time to actually get, like, our due diligence done. Which is basically just a very roundabout way of saying it's going to take a while for, like, you know, us to use our luck stat to our advantage gambling on the other things that are not the blood bank to try to get the blood bank to give us, I don't know, another HP upgrade. We'll take the chariot card for now, just so I don't accidentally use the Yara rune. I don't think I would, but... you know, stranger things have happened, I guess. One more red heart puts us in actually being able to buy something from the shop territory, which is pretty nice. It's kind of like the express purpose of it. We can always just hurt ourselves if we have to. I'd rather not. Alright, let's try this again. All 4 of these at once. Alright, well, at least we got 2 of them, and then we'll try this again. I don't need to blow up our donation machine. I'd rather just... you know, have the spirit heart if we can get one. In this case, you know, I think we'll just buy the spirit heart. Everything else looks pretty shitty. And then we'll donate whatever little money we actually can just to keep our donation machine afloat here. Of course, the one time it actually takes all my money is when I don't have a lot. That makes a lot of sense, actually, now that I think about it, but still a little bit frustrating. Okay, we got a Judas' Shadow respawn, but we're really hoping for, like, don't even talk to me about that. That was just tactical damage, so I could do more damage with my actual hits. I'm hoping for maybe like a pact. I would really like a much higher rate of fire. So from a deal with the devil, I mean, I think that's how we get it, is we have to get the pact. So I'm just going to kind of like very slowly kind of traipse my way back and forth here. And the reason I'm doing so is to try to get Mom's foot to fall on these tiers. And if she does, she'll take a crap load of damage. Which is actually it's a medical term referring to the cubic volume of one bedpan. That's, of course, the Marie Curie principle. Most people don't know about it. It's a very advanced principle. It's not all the rage in biomedical services right now. It's kind of a little bit of a fringe theory, but like fringe, it's actually better than most people would expect. Okay, it's good. Almost. Oh, I shouldn't have stood there. Mom's foot came down like twice that whole fight. I'm a little perturbed by that, but come on. Good deal with the devil. Good deal with the devil. Good. I've gotta take it. I know we had it last run. I gotta take it. My ultimate allegiance is to winning the run, and that helps out so much. But I'm really hoping that we get some HP back from this this floor. It's gotta be up there. So that I can, you know, still use this IV bag strat. Oh, plus anti-grav brimstone is cool as hell. I forgot about that bucket of syrup. Yeah, it's not really a bucket of syrup at all, is it? It's quite the opposite. Bucket of talcum powder? Doesn't really work. You know, you could have just handled that, Robo Baby. I wouldn't have minded. I might have even given you a raise for it. Double your salary. From fuck all to still jack shit. Nothing there. Okie dokie. I mean, there's a couple of different locations, obviously, that we could find our boss room in here. Juicy Sack, paying out with more spiders than I would normally expect, I gotta be honest. I'm happy about it. Rotten Baby helping out a great deal. I hope it's this way. It is not this way. Alright. Spider? Fly? There we go. We don't even need to do anything, apparently. I'm still picking this up. What if we get Midas Touch, Unicorn Stump, and money equals power? That's why I'm picking up money now. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky. Because there's such like a lag time here. That didn't hit him. It was like the beam was over top of his face. But far be it from me to tell you how to do your job, game, of course. Alright, let's see if we can not actually go over here, thereby giving ourselves a little bit of an extra spider army. Well, not really. I Fucked it up a little bit. Alright, you guys stay trapped in there, please. It's actually a pretty long charge time here. Didn't hit any of them there. Highly mobile enemies are going to be like our kryptonite here. There we go. Baited him into jumping there, and let's go see who we're going up against. Death should be okay. He's not super immobile, but he's not super mobile either. If I could suggest any advice for him, it would be track 3 of the Who's seminal 1972 album, Who's Next? And if you take that advice, probably find yourself in a better position. Come on, Goathead. Come on, Goathead. Come on, Goathead. Now this... Okay. The one Spirit Art I got, technically, was pretty okay. I'm actually thinking the anti-grav pickup is fucked the Brimstone pickup a little bit, but with the map, it's pretty easy for us to tell where we're actually going. And with that information intact, we should be able to at least make it to the chest. And if we make it to the chest, like I'm not trying to sandbag, but like things could go sour here. I just don't think they will. Speed up is always worthwhile. Well, not always, but in this particular situation, it's always worthwhile. You've almost got it here. Little dangerous. How much damage do the flies do? Not that much right now, but that's okay. Alright, this is like where you would much rather have non-anti-grav Brimstone. But you gotta admit, creating a sweet-ass, like, blood portal, it's pretty cool. I could be the guy saying, oh, I'd rather not have a sweet-ass blood portal. But do you really want to, like, put that on your resume? Interviewing for a job like 15 years later, people will be like, did you really say no to a sweet-ass blood portal? And you'll be like, yeah, you know, I'm not sure what I was thinking. I was in a weird place in my life at the time, I guess. Then Where Is My Mind by the Pixies starts playing. What the? You got a knock, girl! You're scaring the crap out of me.
The dude is gonna be here in 15 minutes.
Why is the cable guy coming when the cable works?
Because the TV's not working.
Oh, okay. Well, this run will be over by then, or he's gonna get a live show, I guess. All right. The crazy thing is that I don't think that Kate knows that that is actually like the opening sound from Where Is My Mind by the Pixies, which is pretty crazy. It's very... I'm not fucking with you to build a moment. Like, that scared the shit out of me. Can you, like, be hurt here? Maybe by, like, a spy or a flighter? Either one of those would be fine by me. Oh, there we go. Thank you. That was a little flighter. Might be confused about which one's which. Don't worry, I'll give you lessons. I can teach you, but I'll have to charge. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. Now, let me through here. It's just taking forever. Like, Brimstone, you're not helping me as much as maybe like, I thought you would. Maybe I would have been better off not even having Brimstone. Maybe I would have been better off just with anti-grav. But I'm getting into that like, blood portal discussion again, and I'm not happy with that. By the way, why did I pick up HP? You ruined permanent Polaroid invincibility, Northern Lion. Well, it's a package deal, kind of. I'm really hoping that I'll be able to pick up a little bit more HP on the chest. And it wouldn't be the greatest item for us to get. Obviously, I'd rather have, like, Polyphemus. But if we only have a choice... well, we don't have a choice, so let's put it this way. I would like to get, like, one more HP so I could actually use IV Bag to give us that damage bonus that I feel like we've courted and deserve. It might look like this run's in a little bit of a suspect position, but I'm actually feeling pretty great about it because, you know, we have Judas' Shadow. If we come back with the damage from Judas' Shadow, I'm not sure if it's other statistical bonuses associated with it, but just the damage from Judas' Shadow should be enough to really give us you know, a chance. I'm not going to say that it's a guaranteed one run, but it should be enough to give us a chance. You know, if these guys could actually just stay still, that would be awesome. Admittedly, we're probably going to be a little bit better off against the late game bosses than we have been recently because, or than we have been on the rooms leading up to them at least, because we're going to be having, oh, careful, we got lucky there. Ah, we got very not unlucky, just like finally our lack of skill caught up to us. They're mostly stationary, so we should be okay, like in that regard. Alrighty. Loki should not be providing this much of a test. This is like a vanilla run in the sense that, like, in vanilla, the most important thing, at least, I am hesitant to, like, say that this is how it actually worked, because maybe I just sucked really bad. Like, basically, I'm taking advice from myself, like, 900 Isaac hours ago. Well, not 900, but, like, 400, 500. And I'm not sure how valid it is, but in vanilla, it was all about beating Isaac. If you beat Isaac, get to the chest, you'll be fine. I've talked about that advice, probably ad nauseum, over the course of, like, the Rebirth series. But it's more true on this run than on the average Rebirth run, for sure. Our main goal is to just beat Isaac, because then if we get to the chest, you know, we get 8 free items, no ability to reroll them, but that may or may not actually matter at all. Now, if we can get an enemy to actually stand inside of the blood portal, that's great news for us. How do you feel about this curse room? Would you? I don't know if I would. I'm skeptical. Check this. Oh, I botched it a little bit. Give it a sec here. There we go. Okay. I need to go back into the other room, but I don't want to get kicked out, like, as we're so close to being done with this room. This is all about Rotten Baby, man. I'm talking about these brimstone lasers, but Rotten Baby is really what's driving the show right now. High Priestess. Good enough. I'll use it. I was thinking we kick this shit back here. Worth a shot. Okay, High Priestess comes down. Try to put these portals in an area where it'll actually be, like, effective. Good stuff. Maybe, like, up here. Close. Come on, Rotten Baby. You can finish the job. Rotten Baby, Demon Baby is the ultimate 1-2 punch here. I bet some of you are placing bets saying you don't think I'm going to win this run. I hear your concerns, and I say, puh, to your concerns. And I don't concern myself with their validity at all, because I know that they have no validity. I say, puh. Are there any more pots? I was really hoping there would be some pots here. If there were some pots, like, I'd be pretty jazzed about it. Nice. Okay, one more. There we go. We got him right in the blood laser. I wanted to pick up some extra cash, basically. Oh, good. Hematomesis. Not incredibly worthwhile right now. Okay, here we go. This is a big moment. All you gotta do is constantly keep firing in order to set up Rotten Baby. But apart from that, you're just setting up blood lasers. The more blood lasers you get, the better your life is gonna be. Okay, where are you gonna be? Where are you gonna be? Where are you gonna be? Thinking we can maybe get him close enough. Don't dodge into that. Like, we can maybe get him close enough to dodge into a blood wave. That's the shit right there. That did a lot of good stuff for us. Okay, let's try it again. Gotta, like, stand close-ish, but not too close. And then when he moves, he has a chance to, like, fall into the blood trap. He likes to move it, move it. I hope he moves it, moves it. He likes to move it, move it. What does he like to do? Move it. Bounce, 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 booty, booty. Don't forget to use the Yera rune. You've done it on another occasion. Okay. Here we go. My brain is fried, man, from moving. Okay, good. 8 items that I didn't know about, or I won't know about until I pick them up. Let's do them one by one. Mr. Boom. Relatively not great. Gemini. It's all right. Leech. It's okay. Celtic Cross. If it works in an opportune time, could be a game winner. Scorpio. It's all right. Distant Admiration. It's all right. Taurus. It's okay. Infestation, not very good at all. Okay, so I'm relatively disappointed with the assortment of items that we got. Oh god, Taurus is ready. Actually, Taurus might be the game winner here, actually, now that I think about it. That is actually pretty excellent. And it's getting charged up super quickly, so we'll be done in, like... As long as I can not take damage on the rooms leading up here, it should be fine. Like, I just have to move for like a second. Yeah, like that was enough right there. And then we got Gemini, we got the attack fly, and oh, that's the real kicker right there. BFF cube of meat, BFF Gemini, BFF attack flies is really making it so that like our orbitals are just doing so much damage that if the enemies are up, they stand no chance. Did we pick up oh, that was probably Scorpio. I was like, why are we poisoning them? That doesn't seem right. I mean, it's against the Geneva Convention, but so it's not right per se. Oh, this orbital shit is awesome, actually. Okay, BBF, I'm with you, man. Or BFF, I'm with you. You've done some great stuff for us here. Let's get this Taurus activated. It would be sweet if I could get a blood laser in the meantime, but I think I've farked it up there a little bit. Oh, that's great stuff. Alright, so we did like 80% of his HP there. He's done. We should just get close enough for Attack Fly to finish the job. We can get close enough for Cube of Meat to finish the job, but that's like nightmare mode. There we go right there. Came down to the wire a little bit, but we got a fairly comfortable win there. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.